When I started my first job here in the US, I thought I was not supposed to talk to anybody because everyone was wearing headsets. Everyone. And I can't tell you how shocked I was about this. And I use the word shock deliberately here because I didn't even know that I had a rule system around this topic. In Germany, it would have brought me into trouble if I would have worn a headset at work. You're supposed to be present every moment, fully present to your colleagues, to your bosses, to customers. I mean, there was never even a question in Germany to do this. I never had this thought. But seeing my colleagues wearing their headsets made me become quite aware of my rules. You can't zone out, not allowed to do that during work time. If you need a break, go to the bathroom or take a break. And the interesting thing is, this is not a rule that anybody ever said out loud. It was understood. And there I was in the US, people wearing headphones, and me being totally confused about it because it seemed to be normal. Everybody did it. The fact that my American colleagues wore headsets at the workplace meant to me that these usually so friendly and oh so open Americans were telling me, go away, don't bother me. And I knew, of course, this was inside me. This was nothing what other people thought here. It was just me. I knew that. In my office, this was an open concept. People worked in cubicles, meaning you heard everything around you, all the conversations around you, you heard them. And I totally got it. I understood that people had to create their own noise bubble in order to not hear what other people were talking about around them. When I came home and talked with Jim about it, it turned out he was doing this too all the time. And he back then had his own office. He was alone. He didn't share his space with anyone else, but he wore headsets listening to music. Still, this was no way for me to deal with this. But it took me months until this inner voice caught up with a reality here. Took me months to get to this point that I was kind of not offended anymore by this behavior. And it took me almost a year, I think, maybe 10 months or so, that I dared to think about wearing headsets on my own. And I say dared to because that's exactly how it felt. Just thinking about it, I got afraid that I would get in trouble. Needless to say, when I eventually did it, nothing bad happened. Totally normal. Nobody even noticed. And I'm telling you, wonderful. Listening to music while I'm working on boring spreadsheets. Now, I don't want to have it any other way. Okay, that's for today. Tschüss und bis bald.